Hello and welcome to the channel. In news that is bound to bring, if for nothing else, relief to millions of Nigerians, information reaching Harpoline media suggests that the federal government and the states who are taking them to the Supreme Court are on the verge of reaching an out-of-court settlement which would end with the return of the old 500 naira and 1000 naira notes already banned by the federal government and see all three notes coexist with the new ones. It is important to note at this point that nothing is definitive as at the time of filing this report, but if everything goes to plan, that is the most likely course of action. Let's get to the news proper, but first, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Naira crisis. Federal government states close to settlement. The search for an out-of-court resolution of the suit instituted against the federal government by Governors Nasir El-Rufai Kaduna, Bello Matawalle Zamfara, and Yahaya Bello Kogi over the implementation of Naira policy continued yesterday. For the past 48 hours, both parties have been locked in talks with the federal government asking the governors to withdraw the case in the Supreme Court over the phasing out of the hold notes by the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) Naira redesign policy. The CBN had on February 10 redesigned the 200 naira, 500 naira and 1000 naira denominations and replaced them with new ones. But in a nationwide broadcast on February 17, President Muhammadu Buhari directed the CBN to reintroduce the 200 naira bill following public outcry. The president said the resuscitated old 200 naira notes will coexist for 60 days effective from February 10. The Apex Court will hear the suit instituted by the states today. 7 states, Katsina, Lagos, Cross River, Ondo, Ekiti, Sokoto, and Ogun have joined as co-plaintiffs. Imo and Abia states have also indicated to join as co-plaintiffs. However, Bayelsa and Edo states joined the federal government as co-respondents. The nation learned that the governors and the federal government were yet to agree on terms as at the time of filing this report. Also, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami San, initiated moves to stave off the contempt proceedings instituted against him and the CBN Governor, Godwin Emefiele, by El-Rufai, Matawalle and Bello. The AGF said it do not want the contempt proceedings because of the wrong signal it might send to the international community. He said since Emefiele carried out a presidential directive, he was not personally liable. Investigations show that Malami and 3 governors have since Monday been discussing the February 8 interim order of the Apex Court, which declared 1,000 naira, 500 naira and 200 naira as legal tenders until the determination of the suit pending before it. The first meeting was held at the instance of the National Chairman of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Senator Abdullahi Adamu. Apart from the 3 governors, the session was attended by the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum (PGF) and Kebbi State Governor Atiku Bagudu. A source at the session said Adamu said he convened the meeting to explore ways of amicable resolution of the case in court over the redesigning of some naira notes. He said APC as the party in government should not be seen as divided against itself. He said the party believes in the rule of law. The governor said they were not out to undermine or sabotage the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. They said the naira redesign was not in the interest of the common man. They, however, said the government holds it a responsibility to respect the order of the court in order not to set bad precedent. Malami, who flew in from Addis Ababa to attend the meeting, pleaded with the governors to sheath their swords. He said he had consulted all APC governors who have agreed to withdraw the case in court. But the APC governors at the meeting said they were unaware of the resolution of the governors, which Malami was brandishing. They asked the AGF to speak to the issue. Another source said at a stage, Malami said the federal government was ready to allow the old notes of 200 naira, 500 naira and 1000 naira to be legal tender with the new notes until April 10. But he added a caveat that the governors must discontinue with the case in the Supreme Court before the government makes its decision known. He even said the president may address the nation on Thursday, tomorrow, on the new development if the governors accepted the offer. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. The governors instantly rejected the promissory note from the AGF. They demanded written terms of settlement which they will table before the apex court. They fear that the federal government may renege on the verbal agreement. As at the close of the meeting on Monday, there was a stalemate. Worried by the breakdown of negotiation, Malami yesterday met with the attorneys general of Kogi and Zamfara states. Another source said he told the attorneys general to instruct their counsel to withdraw the matter in the apex court. He said he had secured the consent of the three governors to direct them to close the case. Again, one of the attorneys general asked him why AGF was giving them directive on behalf of their principals. They said they cannot withdraw the case without hearing from the affected governors whose states are the plaintiffs. As at press time, Malami and his legal team were expected to begin fresh out-of-court settlement with the counsel to the three states. There was no consensus till 7 p.m. when the parties decided to meet again on likely terms of settlement. The govs in negotiation made the three states to push ahead with the contempt proceedings against Malami and Emefiele. Asked of what has become of the case, a counsel in the matter said the outcome of the negotiation on Tuesday night will determine whether or not we will withdraw the case. We have no choice other than to abide by what the two parties agreed upon. In related developments, the All Progressives Congress APC in the Northeast was thrown into confusion yesterday following the purported suspension of the national vice chairman for the zone, Mustapha Saliu. The Romde Ward Working Committee of the party in Yola North Local Government of Adamawa State had announced the suspension of Saliu, but hours later another letter sent to the National Working Committee NWC of the party in Abuja invalidated the suspension. Abdulhadi Ahmed, vice chairman of the Romde Ward, and Gaba Mohammed, ward secretary, both signed the suspension letter. Salihu, who was suspended for 6 months alongside the party's ward chairman, Abdul Qadir Abdullahi, was accused of associating with the state governor, Amadou Fintiri, who is a member of People's Democratic Party (PDP). That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.